Hello everyone, welcome to Pushpa's English classes. Today we are going to do chapter 4 from English textbook of grade 10, first flight, that is chapter 4 from the diary of Anne Frank. This lesson is an excerpt from Diary of a Young Girl or the Diary of Anne Frank. It is an autobiography which was published in the year 1947, and in this work Anne Frank she expresses her thoughts in a diary which was gifted to her by her father on her 13th birthday. She names her diary as Kitty and she considers it as her only friend. She mentions about her childhood, her family, and a lot other things in her diary. Her autobiography was described as a work of a mature and insightful mind because such a young girl of 13 years, the way she succeeds in providing an intimate examination of her daily life under Nazi occupation, was commendable. And even now, Anne Frank has become, one of the most renowned and discussed of the Holocaust victims. So let's get started with the text. The text starts as writing in a diary is a really strange experience for someone like me. So you might be asked a question why writing in a diary was a strange experience from Anne Frank. Not because I have never written anything before. So she says, not only because I've never written anything before, but also because it seems to me that later on neither I nor anybody else would be interested in the musings of a 13-year-old schoolgirl. So you have the answer here itself. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I feel like writing and I have an even greater need to get all kinds of things off my chest. So she feels it is a strange and unusual for her to write in a diary about her feelings and experiences because it was the first time she was doing it. She feels this because she thinks that in the future no one would be interested to know about a young girl's past life. She also thinks that later even she would not be interested in reading it. But then she puts her thoughts away and decides that she should write because she feels like doing so. She feels the need to write because there were a lot of thoughts, she had been holding on to lately and she needed to get them off her chest. Again, in the next part, she talks about people, having less patience than paper. It's given in the text, it says paper has got more patience than people. So why do you think, paper has got more patience than people? Because paper can absorb more thoughts than people do. People might have less patience, but this is not the case with paper. So she tells us that I thought of this saying on one of those days when I was feeling a little depressed and was sitting at home with my chin in my hands, bored and restless, wondering whether to stay in or go out. I finally stayed where I was, brooding, that is thinking. Yes, paper does have more patience, and since I am not planning to let anybody else read this stiff-backed notebook grandly referred to as diary, unless I should ever find a real friend, it probably won't make a bit of difference. So she's saying here paper has got more patience than people because people have low patience, right? But a piece of paper, being a non-living thing, can absorb more thoughts from human beings. She says that she could not even decide whether to go out or to stay at home at the time. When she finally decided to stay at home, she sat being depressed and in deep thought. Again, she thought that paper had more patience and she decided to write, everything that came in her mind because she did not intend on making someone read it, read her work unless she found a real friend. And what do you mean by real friend here? By real friend, she meant, someone with whom she could share all her secrets. Again, she comes back to the point, where she thought of beginning to write. So why did she feel like writing? Because she did not have a real friend and she wanted to share her thoughts, right, with somebody. And what is that somebody here? That somebody is diary. The diary is going to make difference in her life. She was lonely, was one of the reasons why she wanted to write, because she wanted to get things off her chest. And the second one was she needed a friend, a real friend, right? So I'm back to the point that prompted me to keep a diary in the first place. I don't have a friend. Let me put it more clearly, since no one will believe that a 13-year-old girl is completely alone in this world. She now goes on explaining why she feels the need of a friend. She feels, no one is going to believe that a young girl like her is so alone which practical is not possible because she has got a lovely family, nearly about 30 people that can be called her friends, lovely aunts, and a good place to stay. No, this depicts a clear picture of a happy family. But the one thing that, is missing in her life is the presence of a true friend with whom she can share everything, right? She does have a good time with friends, you know. They talk about things that is, not going to make much difference in her lives. Despite trying hard, they are unable to get closer. So she finds no one with whom she can share her secrets. She has many friends with whom she can enjoy, in whose company she can enjoy and have fun, but she has no one, uh, you know, to share her secrets, is what she meant here. So I'm going to read out that line from the text. I can't bring myself to talk about anything but ordinary everyday things. So she has many friends. She can talk about ordinary everyday things. We don't seem to be able to get any closer, but she's not able to get closer with her friends, and that's the problem. So she's saying maybe it's my fault that we don't confide in each other, that we don't trust each other. In any case, that's just how things are, and things are not going to change. That is why I've started the diary. So she says that to enhance the image of this long awaited friend, okay, in my imagination, I don't want to jot down the facts in this diary the way most people would do. So she's saying to enhance the image of a long awaited friend, I would not do the things other people do. I would not just jot down the facts in the diary the way most people do, but I want the diary to be my friend. So she is going to name her diary, and her diary name is Kitty. Generally, we have friends, we have name of our friends. So since she believes that this diary is going to be a friend, she goes and names it as Kitty. In this part of the text, we are told that, when someone is writing a diary, it's common that they would start by stating their facts in a very formal manner, which Anne Frank is trying to avoid. But hoping that someone would read her diary one day, she thinks that writing without giving details about the background would be ineffective. So, despite her not wanting it, she gives brief details about her life, and she starts with the description of her father by saying that, I quote from the text, my father, the most adorable father I have ever seen. She also tells that her father married her mother when he was 36 and mother was 25, and she and her sister Margot were both born in Frankfurt. As soon as Anne Frank turned 4, her father moved her to Holland, followed by her mother in September, while both the sisters stayed with grandmother. And Margaret was also sent to Holland in December, followed by Anne Frank in February, who was bought as a birthday gift for Margot. So in Holland, she was sent to a Montessori nursery school, and she studied there till 6th grade, right? And we are also told about Mrs. Cooper as the headmistress, who taught her in 6th form and who even cried at the time of her farewell. In 1941, Anne Frank's birthday could not be celebrated well because her grandmother fell ill, and her grandmother left them in January 1942. So I quote from the text, no one knows how often I think of her and still love her. So she says, no one can even imagine how much I loved my grandmother. This birthday celebration in 1942 was intended to make up for the other, since they could not celebrate her birthday in 1941, since grandmother was not keeping well. So next year they were planning to compensate. So next year birthday, what did they do? They tried to lit candles in remembrance of grandmother. So she tells us that, Anne missed her grandmother more than anybody else, or more than anybody knew about it. So this year birthday, that is 1942 birthday, was to be celebrated with great zeal and fervor as to compensate for last year. So she mentions that her family is doing well, which sums up her background and brings us to the present date of June 20, 1942, when she is writing her diary. So she tells us that, everybody is doing well, and that brings her to the present date of 20th June 1942, and where she starts writing her diary. So I hope till here you have understood the text. The other part of the text will be done in another video. If you like this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.